We leave Moscow early in the morning. We are to go 250 kilometers by car to the south. There we have our dream. But this trip has begun 12 years ago, when the vice president of the International Women Club, Mary Dudley, decided to change the fate of Russian disabled boy, who was one of the thousands of orphans in Russia. His name was Diema Martinov, and in honor of him, in 2 years, in 1998, Mary would name her fund of charitable help for orphans and disabled children in Russia, Diema's Dream. Diema's Dream lets the dream come true. Mary found Diema in one of the Moscow asylums where disabled children were living in terrible conditions, but exactly to say that they were perishing slowly. But in the same asylum, Mary met like-minded people who were trying to save children's lives. Leonid Mogilevsky and Orthodox volunteers have been doing the best to turn the orphan institution in the House of Mercy. The Diema's Dream Fund began financing the cooperative program of asylum reforming, raise money to buy diapers, toys and clothes for children, to pay in addition nurses and house fathers, to provide ill children with medical aid, and finally to buy wheelchairs for a walk. And after all this, children's life has become much better. Children got the happy childhood. The most hard thing is to change stereotype of relations to disabled children, orphans, who were always considered to be unteachable.
Давай знакомиться. Я Рита, а тебя как зовут?
In 2000, the Diema's Dream Fund began financing the unique educational project. Psychologist and speech pathologist of the Special Psychology Department of the Open Education Institute examined the children of the orphanage number 8 and saw that these children not only can but also want to be taught with great pleasure. Now the program which was created in the work process was established and recommended by Ministry of Education for the work in asylums. And the work experience seemed to be so effective that 2 years ago in Moscow the Diema's Dream Fund opened a social rehabilitation center for children living in families, but with such degree of disablement that none of any correctional or rehabilitation institutions didn't start in helping them. Diema's Dream specialists have the great experience of work with children who have been considered to be irremediable before. They believe in children and help their relatives to accept this faith. 10 years passed when Mary Dudley and her Diema's Dream Fund began working in Russian asylum. Now we can really call this the House of Mercy. Children whom we have been trying to return to childhood are growing up, and it is wonderful, but at the same time it is sorrowful. Under the law, as soon as our children reach 18 years, they are transferred to the institutions with not so good reputation, to the home of elderly people and psychoneurologic boarding schools for grown-ups. We don't want our children to live there, and they also don't want to go there. They are dreaming about their own house as every man has.
Сереж, вот ты показывал, какой дом у нас будет, а? Ой, какой дом построили!
So, in Diema's Dream, the project Городок Diema's Dream was created. The children's dream about the house must come true.
А что здесь построили дом?
When the small town will grow, there will live about 40 asylum adults. This is only the first house, and the gas must be also laid, and the electricity must be wired there.
Здесь великолепно.
Я рада, что тебе нравится.
Как здесь жить хочется.
The Diema's Dream Fund holds charitable contributions and auctions to get more money for further small town building. We should create convenient conditions for future living of disabled children. But we need your help. We hope we are not alone to make these children's dream about the house come true. Diema's Dream lets the dream come true.